Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to BNL Season 3. Week 2, once again. It looks like we're going live instantly here. They don't give us much time to prep.
They're already in the game. They're already almost fighting.
Yeah. Know? We have Volsung, HGJ, and Volsung Berserkers. So, for simplicity, I will call them VVH. Just because otherwise my brain will explode.
I'm already there, honestly.
Yeah, it's been a day. Bunny already fighting Svein though. Bunny is taking a lot of damage on her horse. That's Latanya Javelry you're fighting with. You don't wanna screw with them easily here. So one cavalry on each side.
You know what? Not entirely surprised. We've seen the duel. We've seen the single cavalry here.
An archer though
we did see a little bit of a slower start, I would say. So far,
yeah, it wasn't
honestly
instant.
In the weirdest way too. They all seem to have just picked a 1v1 partner.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah. In the back here though, Emir with the first kill, going VV side. What? Oh yeah, that can't.
By the way, I'm watching.
Yeah, it's there. No worries.
I gotcha.
It's all good. Should be fine, right?
It's all good. Yeah. Completely fine. Everything's fine.
Everything is okay. Nothing technical problems going on here. Clone in 1 versus 2 in a very rough spot, but he gets some help there from a little bit too late. Chief is still standing here shooting in the back though. He's kind of just been left to shoot, but hasn't been able to do that much. And Rekoy from Nangjala there with a double kill. They could push this if they wanted to, but decides to back away. A little bit of a rough start here from VSC. Having that second or having that archer, I feel like it's Ghost Town. Probably don't really want one. But then again, I said the same about 2 cavalries, and I got schooled in that, so. Looking like quite a few wildlings here from VSC.
I'm kind of surprised the archers are the wild portion of what's happening here.
Yeah, for sure.
VSC Chief here on an archer.
I'm a little bit surprised by that as well. But,
it wasn't doing too bad. It's kind of hard into a full infantry team here.
Yeah.
To pull it off with like not hitting your own teammates. But,
yeah.
You know?
And I mean, like if he gets pushed with that armor, that's like 1 slash.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say like there he is. There it is, right there.
It's
Bunny
extending it slightly, but yeah, he does go down. Okay, now we'll make sure everything is working as it should. It looks like it should be. All is fine. All is well. So, Bunny.
So we keep telling ourselves.
Yeah, we have to. Bunny there with the topping on his score on his sim here. Cavalry makes sense. Cloney experienced both warband, like normal play and competitive play, so I do expect him to perform quite well, especially here on Ghost Town. But yeah, it's a little bit of an uphill
for anyone who would not be familiar, what would be the major differences between Mountain Blade and Banner Blade? Just the differences, like of course, swing speed and everything has definitely changed, and then the feel of the game and look and all of that as well. But like you yourself coming from the competitive scene in Warband.
Personally, this
how do you look at the games?
This will change from player to player, but infantry styles are a little bit less, like they're more limited. Team play is a little bit more difficult because you're more or less just, you have 2 attacks you could really do in a team fight. It's just overheads and stabs. If you do anything more, you're probably gonna team hit. We have not seen team hits yet, but there's always chance right now. Emir here trying to deal with the spear infantry. Doing a good job at it, and once again it's more or less just 1v1s. A little bit of group switch in there. Save with the first kill on Bunny. So that's a Cav
just over in the back end, just looking to slam down over on the Chief here. Sway in as well.
Yeah, they're
Just
just...
gonna maybe supplement a little bit of what's happened back there, but
Yeah. Blade.
Blade does manage to get back over the infantry while Bunny rejoins the fight here. That has gone horribly not in the favor of VSC
No.
side here.
No, it's been a rough
Lamora,
one.
though, somehow still alive for the longest time.
Yeah, he stayed alive for a long time. I think
Yeah,
maybe...
was,
I think VVH were just kind of worried about team hitting there. They played that a little bit passive. They had the time for it, I guess, so it didn't matter too much, but...
Reset here as well, too. They're not crazy low.
No, they could still win
Run.
this, like, without losing their life.
Yeah.
Because they are now, once again,
There's
wildlings.
a lot of spears being thrown, though.
That is very true. They have to run a little bit here. Chief, once again, kind of just cut out of the fight completely, and now they're split up. Yeah, 2 versus 4 on the side here. Connie trying to land some throws, but there we go. Bunny does go down. So that's a good kill. That's a cavalry out completely for VV, but 2 players also down for VSC. And going wildling is risky. Because now they do not have the double heavy infantry spawns, which is definitely gonna hurt them. I mean, right now they're struggling to kill these heavy infantries, these Variags.
Yeah, we're just watching over and over again the boards being hit here. VSC winning that engagement. Jack Johnson here making banana pancakes out of his opponents.
Nice. That sounds delicious, actually.
That's the one I had to.
Yeah.
I had to throw it out there.
All right, now VV coming back for second life. Oh yeah, that's cut. That was just an execution, and he just killed Zane and then just left, just pieced out. Didn't really matter. If anything, that might have actually helped VSC because he's the cavalry player. So now he's back on his horse. So Svein will have to play out of his mind here to win this fight for them. But it is possible. Emirdo with low health. Lamora taking on Emir completely.
Already seeing it down to a 4v4.
Oh, but
Lamora
that's
down
good swings.
3.
Now 2 players.
Sweden's back in there. Whoa, a lot of damage on Blade.
Yeah, but Svein also taking a lot of damage there in return.
Clooney over on the other side here. The 2v4.
Yeah,
Not easy.
He
Never,
knows.
especially when you're well, you know, in the position you're in with.
Ooh, that might have been a team throw as well.
Swain really needs to just try to not be swarmed here.
Yeah, like Colin knows what to do here. He knows he needs to try to cut one player out.
No.
But yeah, there's not much he can do.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's not too many easy ways to get out of there. And Sturgia up 2.
Yeah, I feel like the economy game right now is a bit off for VSC. Again, they kind of should have just gone with the clan warrior first round.
How much horsepower is in like a beetle? Like it's usually a lot more, right? So they're kind of limited on what they're kind of pulling out here. But I do expect that, like, if you're based on sponsorships as well too. Like,
Yeah, oh, yes, of
you're
course.
used to having more horsepower. You're probably going to be performing a little bit better.
Yeah.
On that front.
That's true. I can't take this joke any further because I've never driven Volkswagen.
I am willing to take it even further.
Cool, excellent. Who else is taking it further? We see once again a fight on B or C. Sorry.
They are no longer relegated to 1v1.
No, now it's just a
It is
cluster.
all-out war here.
Emir, first kill. Did they switch out their infantry? Yes, I
They're
believe.
swapping targets fairly often here in the midst of combat.
So
Jack Johnson going down though, and it's looking like another Sturgia start victory here. Volkswagen.
They did.
Really pulling it together here.
They did say they expected to win 6-0 on Ghost Town, so infantry might be their strength. Oh, nice little cute kick there from Smotko. But
I mean, okay, so
down.
going over this real quick here, because we already are getting the reset. We're kind of seeing how everything's gonna just kind of refresh back up in here. My toss in, not so many spear infantry. Like,
yeah, you don't
really
need that
we can't have
here.
as many javelin tosses. It's not really doing that much work. You're getting pushed constantly by the Sturgian infantry, and it's not going well at this point.
No, it is not.
I want to see a better front line, and I think that they actually had a small advantage when they were pulling off to do these 1v1s.
Kinda.
The problem is cavalry difference. It really comes
Also,
down straight to that. Yeah.
the problem was also having an archer, meaning there was 1 versus 2.
There was, yeah.
So
in those
that's-
earlier
that
rounds
is
there. That
hell
did
for
really
that player.
Swing it.
Bunny comes in.
I mean, as far as it goes, we can consider these rounds to just kind of be testing the waters to see how they need to play.
Yeah, but you can only do so much testing before you're
Very true.
losing the game. Looking so far quite good for VSC here though. They are still fighting their first life
And
from
they're already
VB.
down Samatko too.
Yeah.
So it's already down to
Cloney being quite low
5
too.
here, but it is 5v4.
It's winnable.
Refreshing in here. It is very much so.
Ooh,
Cloney,
nice hit.
very low, but
Yep.
still up on that front line doing some damage. Guru is trying to lay out some of the damage here as well here too, but Swain almost getting caught behind that barrier.
They need to fight a little bit more in the open here so that Sven can
Need
do
to be a
more
little bit more
damage.
accurate from this cavalry.
Yeah.
After saying that, managed to get some damage on the blade, but
it's pretty
not
even.
taking long strides in and out of combat
Oh,
from cavalry
yes.
is a little
No.
bit of an issue.
2 versus... Oh no, Sven comes back in
But
full
back
health.
again though, so
Oh, nice kill.
works
Okay,
out.
2 versus
There
2
we
here.
go. Okay, you know, a much better stride in. But Jack Johnson is left against 2 here, and
Oh, does
down the
not
shield.
get anything
Manages
done.
to
Loses
clear
his
2 again with
shield.
Swain, turnaround.
It's
Okay.
you can do this. It's
You
gonna
can,
be hard.
and they're low. You just gotta take out Losnicev here.
Yeah.
Probably picking up like another shield here or a throwing javelin. Oh boy. even
Yeah, I mean right now,
Um,
because of the wildling spawn, there will be some javelins to pick up. And Flag
Okay,
now
maybe
in
it's a
control. Oh, Blade almost getting caught by that pickup. That was really, really dangerous. But Blade now hiding.
in this corridor as well here too, because we haven't seen. Oh, that's a lot of damage out of the
Yeah, that horse is looking a little bit
because
rough.
we have not seen any of these barricades being taken down this set.
That is very true.
We're not seeing easy cav access. Honestly, it's kind of just in the favor of infantry over in the side of Sturgi here.
Yeah, right now, Swain. Oh, it takes down 1!
Oh, okay. Okay.
Now the question is-
this really does. Okay, so even down
He's
to health
prepping.
differences right now, we've definitely got that advantage. But the javelin ready to be swapped over into.
Oh, a little
Okay,
bit.
blocks it. Doesn't get the toss off.
Just showing off right now. Just
Back around the corner here.
fidget
Playing
spinning
the
that
clock
blade.
though. The more like morale is going to be slowly dropping.
Yeah, incredibly slowly dropping.
how much
Oh,
that's
the
going
Swain-
to
Oh,
allow
no,
it
it
to
gets
happen.
trapped.
Oh, this is rough.
Oh, but he didn't throw.
Managed
He-
to block off though.
That shield,
Yeah.
that shield on the horseback, man. It's a little bit
Reset,
magical.
Looking the other way, picking up the shield. Oh, okay.
Blade is just playing like a matador here. He's just like,
Oi!
misses?
Oh boy.
oh.
Okay. Doesn't get the other javelin toss off.
I think this is kind of in the favor of Svei. Oh, they don't know where each other are, so they're just poking at each other here. No! Close though. Incredibly close. Well
It
played
was.
from Cavalry
Very
from
much
both sides, but Blade there just beating his score a little bit on that last one. Yeah, that
You know,
could go both
those
ways.
moments are either where this is what really shows how your team's support is for you in the comms afterwards.
Yeah,
Where
Yeah,
either
what-
you're like, oh yeah,
exactly.
you almost clutched it, or come on, man.
What is the response there? Is it, oh, you
That's
screwed
the real
up?
question.
What the hell are you doing? Or is it, nice try, man. Better luck next time. You almost had him.
Yeah. We got him. We figured him out. We've got him downloaded now. Next round.
I mean,
Yeah.
to be fair, that was really close. I think
It was. It
switching-
actually really
switching
was.
off-
It was tense.
Yeah, that
Very
was
tense for a moment there.
They almost pulled it
I
off.
think they need to be clearing out these barricades though. If you're either side, like
Yeah.
it is only beneficial. It'll help you manage to get a little bit more out there, especially if you're going to be mirroring like just infantry and cavalry compositions.
Yeah.
There's no reason for you to not to.
Yeah, and I mean, like, especially if you're confident in your cavalry. And right now, Sven is looking tiny bit ahead of Bunny. Not by much, just based by score, but just that little bit. So maybe destroy it, but if maybe they don't have time. It takes a little bit of time to break those little barricades.
We have kind of just seen immediately going right into fighting. Like we're seeing like some startups of like some rumblings to challenge, and then immediately the challenge being taken.
Exactly.
If we do end up seeing a slower push from either of these teams, we could see some more tense moments here. And I feel like out of the matches that at least I've casted with you so far here, there hasn't been as many slower paced ones. Everyone's just
this map especially. It is just go towards middle, fight at middle, and then yeah, just it is what it is. Whoever will take the win there will take the win. A little bit worried because sudden silence is a bad idea. It's a bad sign, I mean. But we are going to end the warm-ups in a little bit here. I did like the switch from not having an archer for VSC. So I believe they'll probably just do a 5-1 setup this time. Which, yeah, it's standard at this point. I don't see VVH doing much of a difference. They don't really need to. They did win 3-0 as well. So it's so far one-sided, but there's some signs of life from VSC. Once again, the ready is called, but nobody's actually changing anything. We'll just have to wait and see while I try to resurrect my caster here. But yeah, it's looking a little bit quiet so far. Still just waiting. I'll try to fill the awkward silence between here. But yeah, Sturgia versus Botania. I think Botania technically having
okay, now I can hear you.
Okay,
I don't know
good.
What happened there?
What did happen there?
I think our call got disconnected. I just
did it? Okay, I was like,
yeah.
Where
did I leave?
Mid-sentence.
Confusing part. Mid-sentence.
Completely mid-sentence, but I filled out.
I was like talking, and I was waiting for you to like add on and like agree or something. I was like, I guess I'll just keep going.
I thought maybe you were like reading the message I sent or something, but then just like nothing. So I just like, yeah, and then I explained what you were
sent
saying.
The message?
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
It's all fine now.
I'm back.
Excellent. As I was saying,
so awkward on my side too. I had a whole thing planned out. I was talking about everything.
Yeah. Don't worry. As far as I remember, I don't remember what was said, of course, but I do remember filling out what you were saying. We're on the same wavelength. Even though Discord does not want us to be.
I was just talking about playing slow and that they should play slow.
Yes.
And I managed to drag that statement out much longer because I heard nothing. And I was like, this is kind of awkward.
No, that's, for me, my side, you just stop talking in the middle of a word. I'm like, yeah. And then I just continue.
When can we start talking again?
Yeah, exactly. That's,
I think we've got a little bit before we're outside of the warm-up.
Yeah, we have 30 seconds at least.
Perfect.
Do you think they'll play 5-1? Was going to be my question to you.
I think they
need... This is nice.
They need to find a way to just coordinate themselves better. And if it's a 5-1, which allows infantry to have a little bit more agency, and we don't see dual cav, because I mean, we saw it.
That was dedicated cav players. We saw it on playing then. So
they have dedicated. Well.
They only have the
Johnson
one here,
is a cav
right?
Player, from what I'm able to read here, right? So it's like
I
was wondering why they are not doing dual cav as well too. Because and the problem I have with this is Swen.
I'm calling it Svein. It's a Norwegian name.
Svein.
So,
okay, Svein. That sounds horrible.
That sounds worse. Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm gonna call it Svein.
The American accent there.
Wow. If I say it just sounds horrible. Why do you call it American accent? Come on.
It is a North American accent. It's fine, but however, there's no waiting here.
What?
We're just going directly into the fight though. No mercy.
Yeah,
here.
wow, they did not take it slow whatsoever. Like,
Absolutely
yeah, no,
not. Blade Runner first kill and taking
we'll
on
just
Yuki.
charge.
One switch in for VSC there. Does not pay out quite yet. Maybe a little bit of a warm up needed there. Sven and Bunny just fighting in the back.
Are we gonna see like a Gangs of New York-esque style build up to a fight ever? Like,
No. No, I don't think so. Oh, what team kill.
Like...
That's a bit rough. That would be nice, but no, not on this map. This map is known for just aggression.
Instead...
This is the one map infantries get to play on. Svein, they're just knocking Andrew down.
Fair, but I feel like I've seen this map played slow. It was TCV, right?
I think so, yeah. I think they played it relatively slow.
They played it really interestingly with like rotations and getting into better choke points for fights. It was super entertaining.
Unlike this.
Oh wow, yeah, exactly. Like, it was super entertaining to see those rotational plays, but here, the entertainment is coming from the fact that they're just beating on each other constantly. They see each other and they're like, "We're fighting right now. Throw down.
Come now." And then like 30 seconds later, the fight's over. Next life, fight again.
Yep. Come on, reset. Come on.
It's like limbo.
Whoa, Bunny getting hit by the. Oh boy.
Yeah, that was a bit of a rough hit there. Second life as well, so do not want to throw that life away. Yeah, these barricades, man, they're really screwing up cavalry. He's incredibly well positioned. Is he coming in? Barely. Gets out of there with a backup over his team. I'm assuming this. Infantry is now once again duking it out. Bunny's horse taking a little bit of a slap there. Swain coming in full speed.
Managing to get through there.
Yeah. Oh, but Blade.
A crazy amount of damage not getting through on that.
No, that was an execution style there. VV. Second round number 4. These rounds are relatively smooth.
Jeez. Yeah, there's I've wondered a few times if they're gonna take the adaptation. I'm gonna go with no.
It's not looking like it, although I do recommend it at this point.
Their strategy is on par with how they are approaching their actual fights.
Yeah.
It's just just
go in and
we ball.
Yeah. That's about it, really. I mean, VSC, they took a slightly different path this time, but Cloney, here we go. This is what we wanted to see.
We want to see them kind of like size up and wait for the right positioning. But now, as far as it goes, the fight is being taken
doesn't let
directly
them.
to them.
Cal comes in, Bunny.
BW is just charging.
Yeah, Swain missing his hit, sadly. Bunny goes in for hit number 2, does not land hit on Cloney. Horse, however, gets hurt a little bit. Andrew now fighting 1v1. No, now 2 versus 1. A little bit of a messy team fight. Andrew taking on Swain. That's cavalry down. Blade goes down though. Big kill for VSC. Killian is in such a bad spot here. Yuki as well, trying to get back into the infantry fight, but Bunny is there to just cut down 2 players. And then, very rapidly afterwards, the infantry just disappear. Emir taking down Yuki. Oh, Bunny taking down Sven completely. Incredibly well played there. That's Sven out for this second round. Now, this runs back to his team. I keep saying her. With that name, I expected it to be this is my sexism showing, I guess. But
Man, you can't look at that show. You gotta hide that.
yeah, I'm doing my best. It's automatic at this point, though.
Wait, that's the worst way. Wait.
This is gonna be used against me in the future for sure. Yuki with a kill, kill him with a kill.
You will be taken into a court of Norwegian law.
Yeah, and executed. A Viking funeral.
Viking, I don't think. Wait, Viking funeral is an honorable funeral. Hold on a second. Actually, hold on. That's a good question. What is a dishonorable Viking funeral? Is it like just a regular?
You just left there, I guess.
You're just.
You just left there to just.
I feel like that's still like you're like being left on the battlefield.
Yeah.
I feel like it's like oh yeah, like you have an actual, like crying procession maybe.
Nobody cries at your funeral. Everyone's just meh.
They're crying. Well, because if you're crying for somebody to like that has died at your funeral and.
This is
like, I feel like it's like because you didn't go to Valhalla. Like you died like a life, like a long and like painless life or something.
Since Serja is almost Vikings, They're probably going to Valhalla very quickly here. Bunny there.
Yeah,
with a,
yeah,
you know,
right. Like that one's practically
Yeah.
guaranteed here. At this
yeah,
point,
yeah.
right?
I think so.
So I guess the reverse of this is like you know, while we may be seeing VW win here, they're not having like any kind of honorable procession done for them because they're all alive.
Yeah.
Right?
I'm hoping to see VSC do a little bit better on the open maps here, which we're
I hope so
rapidly
too.
approaching because it's not been a very
Yeah, we've got the determining round here for
Yeah, we
if
do.
we're gonna see that right away.
They do switch up 2 calories now. Jack Jackson,
Here's the
Johnson even.
area that kind of gets to me though too. If I'm looking at the performance that is happening between these teams, I really don't see the Cav side, at least from
buddy.
Swaywood. Swaywood is like good intention, but poor timing
Yeah,
for how
he's,
they're going in and taking all these charges.
Right now, Bunny as
Jack
well is
Johnson's
essentially
pulled up
just
onto the Cav as well here
bullying
too. But
him.
yeah, and maybe it's just the map itself. We have seen that in the past. But they've kind of conceded that they can't take C properly.
Yeah.
And at this point now, if they need to charge forward here, like
You did get your passive player on though.
Yeah, they do. But they're getting charged up here.
Yeah, that's the thing. You can't run on this map. You can't hide.
Either, so.
Ooh, Hugh kicking hit from Bunny
behind,
as well.
Missing. Jack Johnson must get some damage on him
Yeah. Oh, good hit on Emir there, pushing him out of the fight as well. But Bunny taking on one, good taking on one. Calories gonna need. Oh, what a beautiful interception there.
I think the larger problem here, though, is that even though they changed it up, they played it a bit slower, they tried to grab B, they also tried to play B and hold B while picking up 2 Cav, and then they got rushed by infantry.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing.
And they were
like,
outnumbered.
There's nowhere to run here. Like, you can run in the circle for a while, but eventually you're gonna have to fight.
But staying out in the open is a little frustrating as well, too, because you can find, like, better choke points than in the entranceway, which is the widest area to actually fight in the first place.
True, Andrew there comes in.
You just gotta shorten the avenues where you're gonna be fighting everyone here.
That is...
If you want to do rotations, then by all means do rotations, but you can't then look to fight back over in an open area.
That is true.
Waiting for your Cav to get behind it already got stalled as you're getting pushed.
Bunny just finds kills everywhere. Like, just lands in the middle of the fight there, dismounted, and just like, oh, well, here's a kill, I'll take it. Kill him and take him around. No.
10 kills deep for this one.
Yeah, it's a problem. I mean, Bunny's playing incredibly well. Playing 1 versus 2 calories and actually getting a kill in that Cav duel. Although there was a little bit of disconnect between the VSC calories, but still, like, it's looking like this is Bunny's game. Bunny being a comes in, doesn't get anything done on the first trip, doesn't need to get anything done on the second. Cloney now last one alive, and this is gonna be a 6-0. But can Cloney do anything here? No, not really.
Unfortunately not.
Looking like the morale as well wasn't really in their favor.
Went as it was predicted.
Yeah, Bunny just doing incredibly well on that horseback. Bunny is the South American player moving to Europe, and yeah.
Oh, I was gonna say like you're playing from.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That was my first question as well. Like, wait a minute.
Whoa.
You're expecting this player to do well with like 180 ping, but like no, move to Europe.
I think 180 ping is almost generous.
Yeah, it might be higher, honestly. Yeah.
I feel like it's like a 240 ping kind of situation.
Yeah, it might be.
I've tried playing on the Japanese servers for a while. I had a friend who moved out over to Japan for other games, of course. But in playing over there and having to deal with it, that was 180 ping, and that's not as far.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking like and also the internet is better there. That is also well too.
Generally
so
true,
I'm thinking of like if you're in South America and you're gonna try to play on a custom Bannerlord server, you're probably getting like 300 plus ping.
Placed in Germany.
Yeah.
So
I mean, hey, Germany is a decent hub though.
Yeah,
so,
it's a good middle ground for.
Honestly,
for
it's a good route, you know.
Yeah.
But I also still think there might be some problems.
Yeah, that's true. It did.
So we're going trading post next. Oh, we're doing trading post again.
Yes.
As much as I, okay, so this is a hot take that I'm gonna give here. I think from a player perspective, this map is awful. I think from a spectator perspective, this map is great.
Yeah.
Like,
It has these like different spawns, like these different flags as well, where like A
it's
is
got that
very different
elevation
from
where you
B.
can have archers. There's a lot of like areas you go, but I feel like this is a map where just if you're playing infantry, you're just kind of sad.
Oh yeah, yeah. Like
Like,
you mean like 90% of the other maps as well? That's why. That's
yes.
why.
Okay, but
Ghost
this one
Town is so
especially because of
quick.
the elevation difference.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
you've got a upper and lower level for a flag defend,
True.
and you're just kind of left to hold a door.
Yep. That's about it. But again, that's why Ghost Town is so quickly over with. Like they can't like savor the moment of actually playing infantry. They just like, oh yes, finally we get to play the game, and then like they can't control themselves essentially. And
They're just too giddy.
yeah, well I get it. It's playing infantry on open maps. It's a thing. It needs to be done. But yeah, we like infantry need to unionize. I think like we need some extra benefits for playing infantry on open maps because it can be rough, man.
They need like an ability to power swing something out every once in a while.
Yeah.
Like
or just
like
like
a
veto
visible
a
charge.
map. Like no,
you
we
like
don't
you can
wanna play
charge
this.
up your swing, and you can visually see that it's like the arms are shaking.
Yeah.
And then you throw it out, and then it breaks a shield if you hit it. So you have people.
No, that would
like,
be
when it
against
slows
other
you down.
infantries. It needs to do something against cavalries because cavalries are the bane of infantry. So this,
True.
a horse nearby just dies. That's it.
You should have a 12-foot pike.
Yeah, that you can use with the shield.
That you can just couch down.
Yeah.
Like...
Oh, anyway, what do we expect here?
Sounds actually terrifying. You would have like
it
three
would be.
infantry just hold the pike at all
Yeah.
times and be like, we just stand here now, and I hate infantry even more.
Yeah.
Cavalry doesn't
Honestly.
get to have fun. Only archers have fun.
Yep, that's there's a reason why we have limits of archers and cavalry. What do you expect there?
Yeah, it's still entertaining though, as far as it goes. The last match watching some tactical maneuvers with the horses.
True.
In areas
An
where
assassination.
Really should not be.
You think we'll see it? An assassination attempt at least.
Yes, it was. Unfortunately, only assassinated herself and the horse.
Yeah, yeah. But it was worth the try. It could have worked. It didn't, and it was caught on camera. And I will always remember it. But it could have worked. If it had worked, though, it would have been fantastic.
It would have been a genius play. You
exactly.
know?
Yeah.
It's really what they say about history is written by the victors.
Exactly.
And because he didn't win that round with that maneuver, it wasn't considered a win.
Yeah.
But you know what? It's the fact that you put in the effort and you tried, and it could have done something, even if it didn't.
Yeah.
That matters.
I mean, you have to take chances in life, right? Like this is just one of those moments.
Sometimes when life gives you lemons, you take a horse, you pull it off a cliff, and then you walk it backwards up some stairs to get up behind your opponent.
And then later fall down again.
Yes, exactly. Death. And then later afterwards try to dodge the opponent that you tried to kill by doing this maneuver.
Yeah.
Who is now just able to get you no matter what, because you don't have much maneuverability. And then it looks kind of like, if you were looking at the wrong time, you tried to pull the same maneuver, but no, you just fell off the cliff with your horse and then died. Man, I love using references to another match that nobody here probably watched in the first place.
Essentially zero context, because this happened yesterday.
There's no context whatever.
Ayla,
I'm throwing some shade on Ayla here right now, who tried to do that exact maneuver by jumping off a cliff with a horse to get behind the opponent here.
That might have just happened here as well.
Charging past.
That might have just happened now too. Like someone just tried to do the same thing almost, just on the opposite side here.
They're learning. They're listening. They're gonna try to perfect it. You know what the thing is though, because Ayla did it first, regardless of if it was unsuccessful. Like the
Ayla way?
The minute it becomes successful, the maneuver's called the Ayla.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
Yep.
Even though it failed miserably when it actually did.
Ayla failed at it. But, you know what? The thing is, but it was tried and attempted and coined. There we go.
That is true.
Yeah, patented.
That is very true.
Just because, like, you can invent wireless energy, right? and not understand how wireless energy works. But if you call it like I'm gonna call it the wave
Just
wave
name it
charge,
after
right?
some old famous scientists. That seems to be
Yeah, we'll
the.
call it the greed. You invent it, right? It's called the greed wave charge.
Ooh, that does
Okay,
sound kind of cool, actually.
you have no idea how any of the tech works, but you coin it and you trademark that idea
That's
of like,
essentially.
and you describe how it functions.
That's
It's called that now.
that's
That's how that works.
that's basically what I do with this streamer client here as well. Like, I don't understand how it works or anything
It was
like
like,
that. I'm just
did
like,
Krex make it? I
yeah,
use it. It's
yeah.
mine. Like
Someone asking me a question about it, I don't know. Like, it's magic, I think.
it's magic.
I'm pretty sure it's magic.
Well, it's so funny listening to
Sarcastic.
just listening to you
This is the problem when
listen
we
to
have
me
time.
describe my things. I'm like, maybe you could do this and this with it. You're like, I don't know. Ask Krex.
Yeah, essentially, yeah. Like, I'm just
Yeah.
Sounds good to me.
I was listening. I got none of it, but ask Krex.
It's just white noise to me, and like I just notice when you stop talking. It's like, yep. Talk to Krex.
I don't know.
That's it. Apparently.
Oh man.
Apparently.
How dare you call out Ayla? Hey, I'm giving praise for a creative strategy that I want to see more of, if I'm being honest.
That is true. I'm a little bit more skeptical to the tactic, but hey, I can be persuaded.
I can't believe you're not a believer.
It's yeah.
I believed, and I was having fun believing, and I can't believe you came in. I can't believe that you didn't believe.
Yeah, I'm sorry. But again, we can
be
be convinced. I can be convinced. You're already convinced, but I can be convinced. Yeah.
I was convinced when I saw it initially. I'm like,
that's true. You were jumped on that quickly, didn't you?
I was like,
so
happy
you were
about
sold.
Oh, just another one of those spectator bugs. Don't worry, we do not have Andrew, who is a spy.
You have I have Guru Gamer completely stuck on the middle of the screen.
Oh yeah, I got that too.
Okay, cool. Yeah, well
yeah.
Hopefully it won't be too distracting to see where Guru Gamer his health.
Well, I'll tell you right, he's not in the game right now. So
okay.
That's even better.
Looking from above.
Yeah, he's watching. For me, he's watching from below. So
oh, okay.
He's just kind of peeking in.
Well, we have different ways where he's going after he dies here. I'm looking from above.
He's constantly in my peripheral vision.
Yeah, we might need a quick restart here to get this working properly. But Jackson gets slaughtered there by Blade and Bunny.
Oh, side note, we've got Chief over on the high ground here. You know, asserting dominance and showing why bringing a crossbow into these fights is terrifying.
Yeah, this is a really good position. Like, if VSC can keep them here, and Chief just landing shots, like, this is incredibly well for him. This is a hellish position to push.
The worst part about this is that the safest spot to be in is literally at the base of this
Jack Jackson with a nice hit there as well.
Which allows, Jack Johnson to just kind of, like, wail on them at the side. But if you try to move up, like, Chief can just shoot you in the back as you're trying to push this.
Yeah, he's in such a good position here. This is like an Ultra's dream. He needs to shoot downward, though. Like, this is not a... It's not as easy as it sounds to shoot down. Like, but Infantry's is pushing in.
But yeah, I was gonna say, but
here we go. Take out Andrew Foster, the spy. That Jack Johnson takes him. Plenty of hits.
Well, you know, no longer playing for the other team there.
Ooh, yeah. That's good. That's fixed.
It is not.
Oh, it is not. We'll do a quick reset after the set. Just make sure everything as it should be. But VSC taking some kills here. They are fighting against Azurai, so they need to kill out these more important targets. Archer was a good kill. They now need Blade and Bunny. Infantry is killing infantry is nice and all. Gives you a bit of breathing room, but
violence. It's very sad.
Yeah. Olaf there.
Olaf.
Last one alive.
Yeah. Trying to get some damage on Blade, getting knocked down.
But
that
Olaf,
arrow.
Speaking of knocked down, Clone going down to Olaf.
True.
The cruel. Well, he's not so cruel anymore. Samatko takes him down.
I think you can still be cruel. Like, I don't think, like...
True, I guess you don't become a saint after you die.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
you just have to pretend
he's dead, he's so nice now.
Yeah, that's pretty much how this is.
I mean, if you are cruel, technically, I guess you would be. You would be nicer because you can't.
You can't increase the coolness.
But I don't think that you're fully switched away from being cruel.
That is true. Blade here getting
You're
bashed
like,
into
oh,
the
you're
wall.
like, it's Olaf, the disgruntled.
Yeah, the not nice boy.
Nice guy.
Clone now once again just kind of trying to keep Blade out of the fight, but Clone is an important infantry player here for VSC. They want to keep him in. Blade does eventually go down here, but Bunny taking out the one player as well. Andrew with a good position to stand and shoot right now.
Like that too.
Double kill for Bunny. Now Blade is completely out, which is good
Yeah,
for
they actually
VSC.
managed to push them out of here.
Yeah, Bunny dismounted. That is life number 2 as well, so no calories for them. But right now, there's no four-legged animals at all here. Is Cloney first life?
Four-legged.
I'm trying to.
Hold on.
I'm still distracted by Guru Gamer's name, just like on my screen constantly. So I'm
just
like,
at the bottom. I keep on wanting to say his name, even though he's
yeah, I
not in
know.
the game
It's like, wow,
right now.
Guru Gamer's playing incredibly well here from Spectate. It is 3 versus. Oh, it's 4 versus 5.
Gamer's dodging the camera constantly.
Yeah, why is it such a like
Oh wait,
diva
Guru
here.
Gamer's in the middle of your
It is
screen.
literally in the
Oh
middle, yeah.
dear God!
Cannot be
Yeah,
more
mine's at the
centered,
bottom
essentially.
left, so it's like
Okay.
if I move it, it just gets moved around.
That's a little bit
That is
better.
super distracting.
Yeah. Especially in his
no.
infantry fights right now. I can't keep it exactly on the fight, but Samatko with a nice kill out on Olaf. Does get shot. He's a two-hander versus an archer. They need to take out Andrew here. Clone with a kill as well. This might be the first round for VSC. Clone getting trapped in the back. 1 versus 2 here, but if he can cut down Bunny. Does not look very good though, but Olaf comes back in. Samatko taking on
He's
Andrew.
no longer disgruntled. He's
No,
back to
he
being
is
cruel.
not, but Bunny taking down Cloney. Relatively even here. 3 versus 4. Chief now being chased away by Bunny. Oh, no shield versus shield. Oh, Bunny just overheads.
Here though.
Execution style.
Oh.
But 2 versus 2. But Rai comes in the back here as well. Samatko can land 1 hit on these enemies if he lands a good one. Reiner kind of being left alone here against 2.
If I'm not mistaken, too, that scythe or sickle, sorry, does a ton of damage if it hits
It does
light
a
armor, but
good amount. But
I don't think it really connected there. at the
no.
end, though, so
not quite. That is a guaranteed win for VV or VVH. There's no way now for Volsung to win the match. But
and it's not. It's unfortunate too because we actually did get to see them in the earlier portion there.
yeah,
Just actually kind of do a decent chunk of damage.
yeah.
So seeing it not go in their favor for that round for the rest of it is a little frustrating.
It is, yeah.
admittedly, but
But this is
to my
the
understanding
game
from what you were
sometimes.
telling me, this is a newer team as well too, right?
Yeah, both of these are quite new to competitive. I think
I've
VVH
seen
have been.
VW play. I'm not sure.
That's
it was
yeah,
while it was-
they have like 4 or 5 teams.
Gotcha. That
So
might be
yeah,
why.
that's why. That's why again you get a lot of information and knowledge from your other teams then as well, which is a massive benefit. And
It's just a knowledge
VSC,
difference, I guess, at that point.
yeah,
So.
as far as I know, VSC started as a persistent Empires clan, and just ended up playing competitive, which is very good to see. Need more of this. Oh, was that a team hit there from Bunny? Almost killing Blade completely.
Good
So,
start.
trying to.
Swain, taking a good chunk of damage there
Yeah,
too. So.
it's still in the lead for VV
Yeah,
Cavalry.
yeah.
Swain being incredibly aggressive there, going against Olaf as well. And Andrew, now 2-2-2 setups for VV.
Taking
Oh, Swain
the
taking play.
actual stair route. I
Oh.
I have criticized the
Yeah,
use of
it's
that before.
if it's safe, it's okay, but yeah.
Kind of rough.
It's
Most of
risky.
the time, a chief actually managing to get out
Oh,
there. And,
nice kill. Andrew goes down.
oh boy. Well,
Olaf
he
taking a
has
clone.
no one to defend him now, and now he's
No.
just kind of getting smacked in the head.
This is good for infantry, but Bunny taking out Jack Johnson and Swain. Both calories taken down in an instant from Bunny. Triple kill for
Chief.
Bunny. Looking like so before I was told that Bunny is like the Messi. That's a football player for you Canadian.
You're acting like I wouldn't know who Messi
I'm just
is.
making sure.
I feel like, for one as well too, you do forget that I know a little bit about footy.
Okay, but you call it
Like,
footy.
For one, that's the biggest. It should be the
So,
biggest
honestly,
portion
you
of showing
lose
that.
a lot of points for that one thing. So
Really?
yeah, yeah.
Wow. All right. Cool.
If you, unless you're like, I think it's like Northern England.
I've watched
you can call it free.
Sheffield. I've watched Man U. Like I've watched a decent chunk of Premier League.
Yeah,
Even
Premier League is
recently.
fun.
Yeah. I mean, isn't it the only one that really matters right now, if we're being honest?
Yeah, pretty much.
Like, who else do you want to watch? No one else has the money to compete.
Oh,
Or they're what was it? It was Real Madrid, right? Were they not like literally going bankrupt?
Yeah, well, I mean, a lot of these teams are kind of, you know, they're making a lot of money, but where does that money go?
Yeah, where does it come from?
Yep,
we
that
can't
too.
talk about that one either.
No. Anyway, corruption charges aside.
Yeah, corruption,
UFC,
yay!
taking a kill that
Yeah,
off the
all
crew.
across the board.
Yeah, pretty much. At least this game is not corrupt yet.
It makes the game entertaining.
That is true. You just have to know all the backstory, all the lore.
Yeah. What's the Bannerlord lore here? Where's the corruption coming
boy.
from the Bannerlord lore?
I recommend Discord if you guys want to know about any drama happening and stuff like that. But
Real quick,
there's
join the
always
Discord.
something happening. Cloney here fighting a beat. Olaf is in such a good position to shoot, though. But
Am I gonna
Reiner
get
is going
flamed
for him.
for calling Olaf the cruel, Olaf the disgruntled? That's what I want.
No, he is okay with it.
No?
But if he is, if there will be something, he's not gonna take it kindly.
Oh,
With
he'll
a
be
name
cruel
like
to me, is what you're saying.
Yeah, he's gonna prove to you exactly how cruel he really is. 8-0 now,
man,
being the
Asarai.
current score.
This is, you know what the craziest part of this to me as well is? Asarai is not strong in this map.
No.
So
No, but they are playing it well. But I mean, right now
they are playing it very, very well.
cavalry is just slaughtering right now. I mean, like
I'm telling you, we're
Bunny
gonna get
is
the camel
acting.
strat. Can I coin the camel strat?
I mean, technically, we did play with it in beta. It was just for fun. It sucked, but you know.
But you block the doors with camels?
Yeah, no, not that. You want that one?
See,
You can
there
take
we
that
go.
one.
That's my
Yeah,
coin
you
strategy.
Go for it, man. Like that's all yours.
Yeah, there we go. Okay.
I'm not touching that one.
You call it the Lucan camel maneuver. You know?
Okay.
Like...
You need a shorter one, like a Lucan move or something like that.
No. You call it the LCM. You know, like all right, pulling out the LCM. Like.
Oh, you need that's so marketable. Come on, we need something.
Right, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Yo, put me in the game.
Oh,
Make me
and
a camel. Like.
Someone just Photoshop your face on a camel. I mean, I don't know Photoshop very well, but I mean, I'll do it. Oh, yeah.
Just put me on one of the humps.
Oh god.
Oh dear God. Okay,
Return
well,
kill though from Sign here. It's
Chief
looking.
trying to get rid of Blade, who's right on top of me. He's not doing too well as well.
No, I mean like right now the calories of ECS just trying to do what they can. Like they're getting a few kills here and there's some picks, but as
Chief
I
is
say that,
down.
they lose 2 players. 1 in return though,
Yep.
so not too bad. Andrew now being pushed by Jack Johnson inside. Blade come to help him out. Andrew just peppering that horse, yeah. Just a good decision making there.
knocked
And
down
now with
Jack
that
Johnson.
shield. Yeah.
Oh, shot in the leg.
Yeah, no chance with that shield. You are dead if you get dismounted by an archer. Bunny's now anti-cav. He's been anti-cav this entire game, essentially, but now...
Running around from the residential district, now looking down the barrel of the entire team. So, going to be trying to go back to the high ground here. Chief does have the positional high ground
He
advantage.
has the high ground.
He does, yeah.
But he still gets
still
shot
getting
from
shot.
the side, yeah. I mean,
Uh,
you're not immune from damage, even though you have the high ground. You're in a good position, but that was a very good shot from the VV Archers.
From the looks of it here, we've got B.
Oh, they're going through there again.
Taken.
Once again, they went through.
Charge
Okay.
on the stairs, but we have Archer and Andrew. Javelin toss as well too, maybe.
So Motko's just overheading now and just taking out 2 players.
Whoa! That was some damage. Swimwin got just destroyed.
Yeah,
charging through.
those nice coordination there. So Motko there with triple kill. Essentially is cleaning up at that point, but hey, it's a triple kill.
And it's the reset.
Yeah, I mean, looking at the
But
lives here. Blade having
Yeah.
210 gold. He can technically spawn twice more if he wants. So he's a wealthy man right now. Bunny comes in. Not getting too much done here. Jack also not getting too much done. Andrew dismounting and killing Jack Johnson there. Reiner's not just trying to use the spear, but Bunny's just avoiding it. Not tight enough quarters for this. Tony now trying to do the blade. Cuts him down very quickly here. This is a potential win for them. They are looking like they can do some damage.
It is
Nice kill again.
possible.
So,
The
Bunny takes
health
some damage
bars
as well.
though on
Oh, Bunny.
BSC are extremely low.
Yeah, so Mako
Like a
has
whisper
like no
in
your
your ear would kill you at this point. Oh, well, man, there it happened.
It also hurts a lot more if it's that whisper is a bamboo spear.
Yes,
that hurts a lot more.
They named the bamboo spear whisper.
Yeah,
actually.
that's a good name for it. Why can't we name our weapons in this yet? We need this.
That'd be kind of great. Well, I mean, you can like normally.
Yeah, that's true. Oh, look, assassination attempt. Oh no, Blade misses.
Does it go through? Cloney managing to maybe get it off.
Oh.
He seems to get like one good swing. Oh man, but I mean the rst of the team is. Well, actually, no. Blade and Bunny are just kind of chilling back there.
Yeah,
just
they're
letting this happen.
Pretty much. No, they were just
Oh,
executing.
there goes Blade. Oh boy.
They
Does it manage to
executed.
swing through anything else?
I mean, this is
Arrow popping through.
as long as Cloney
Cloney
can
blocking,
deal. Okay,
Getting
there's
as
two
much as you
calories.
can blocked off. Bunny getting blocked by Blade.
Yeah, I mean, right now. Oh, nice swing. Yeah, not enough though.
Rough. Very, very rough.
Yeah, it is.
And yeah.
Andrew doing incredible damage there. Topping for his team. Beating a cavalry player. That's something. But yeah, that was quite one-sided.
It very much has been.
Yeah. I mean, you can't say anything else. It's 9-0.
It's just the question of what I can throw out my opinions left, right, and center here. But as far as I would want to look at it, I would ask, what can they do to improve themselves after this game? Because this is a pretty big defeat. Like this is,
but
it's not even a big defeat. It's just a very not even contested that there is a better team that even showed up today.
Yeah.
And how do you like bounce back from that and get back in?
Especially when it's a defeat like this. I mean, like you could pick on literally any class at this point. Like everyone is kind of making some kind of mistake. Like cavalries are not getting enough done.
It's almost just a coordination thing then. Like
yeah.
it's a ton of individual mistakes that are being compiled together because it doesn't seem like there is much coordination.
But that's the
at
thing.
least in the areas where it needs to be.
Yeah, but that's the thing. Like they are quite new to competitive, so it's these miscoordinations. It's gonna happen. Like every team went through exactly this. It's just now you just have to learn from it and see. Like I would begin no archer on Ghost Town. Try to maybe not take Cavdul so readily. That's a start for one. But I mean, like there's issues all over. Like there's some experienced players though on the VSC's side, VCS even. No VSC. Jesus, I'm questioning myself.
VCS.
Yeah, I'm questioning myself. Like, wait, that didn't sound right. Like they have experienced players here. Cloney especially, like he's an incredibly experienced player. So hopefully they'll listen to him and take the feedback that he gives because it's gonna be very valuable.
I feel like Cloney was the one player that I was seeing on their team as well too. I'm trying to like bring up who else it could have been, but I feel like Cloney was literally just the only player, if anything, that I saw that was really kind of pulling the team together.
Yeah, good survivability, knowing what to do in these situations, but sometimes it's just not enough, and you still end up losing for it. But
I mean, and that's the thing too, is like if you can share that experience across the board, and we can see a balanced out a thought process and perspective. It's not easy to be in that spot either, being the leader or needing to be the leader if you didn't ask for it.
Yeah, yeah.
On a team that you need to bring together with the coordination, because you
Yeah.
do kind of need to give up a portion of your own
You give
performance
up a
in order to
lot
assist.
when you're in IGL, like in game
Yeah,
you give
yeah.
up so much.
So to be able to do that and to bring to the rest of the team is kind of what's needed, though. If we do want to see a larger amount of success, but at the same time too, the question is Cloney that kind of person, and is that going to work for them? Would it be better to see what else he might be able to bring in,
Yeah,
in
and
order to
is
kind of
he
facilitate
might
that?
not even be the leader, so to
The
say
leadership
here.
kind of type, right?
Yeah.
Because
Or it
the
might
other
have
end I
just
wanted
not
to
be the
bring out
leader at
was
all. Like you
like
don't necessarily need to be the
you
leader
can't no, and you can't
itself.
push it on to people as well too if it's not
Yeah.
a position that they're comfortable with or they don't want to do in the first place.
Yeah,
Well, sorry, maybe
there's
not want to do, because not everybody wants to be a leader in that capacity. But if it's
a
not something that
lot
they're
of
natural
stress
at doing,
to lead
it is.
clans. Like I've led one for
So
10 years. It's no joke.
you're like, I fucking hate it. Like,
Yeah,
you're just like, I'm leaving.
yeah, that's
Whoa.
that can happen. Oh, thank you very much, Jack. Thank you very much, man. You're godlike.
Jack Johnson, I enjoyed watching you because I got to make a banana pancakes reference.
I didn't get it, but
He's it. Oh my god! Once again, like
yeah,
So no Star Wars. Yes, Harry Potter.
kind of Harry Potter. Just
Kind of Harry Potter.
I
Yes,
know
Lord of the Rings.
basics. Yeah, oh yeah. We can do Lord of the Rings.
Right?
For
Okay,
sure.
that one's easy.
Yeah,
No
yeah.
Jack Johnson. These are like not related at all.
No,
which is
no.
the funniest part. Like, how do you know? Like, how do you know Lord of the Rings but not Jack Johnson?
Because it's Lord of the Rings.
Uh-huh.
That's my end discussion here. Like that's it. Like that's all I have. Like it's Lord of the
Have
Rings.
you met somebody who like didn't know what
Yes.
Lord of the Rings was?
Yes.
Like actually just like
try
didn't
to
know of its
force them to
existence.
watch the movie.
And
they fell
took them
asleep.
into a room. I put them in a chair, tied them to it,
Yeah.
and then I put on 12-hour extended edition.
Well, yeah, you gotta watch
cut
extended
of
edition.
all of them together.
You don't want to.
Now they know what Lord of the Rings is.
Well, this person.
And then I sat there and I told them, I said, "Hey, you see that Viggo Morrison? How is?
Yeah, oh god, the meme.
Even
I'm sick of that
he just
damn
kicked the
meme.
helmet there, but what you don't realize is he actually just really stubbed his toe real bad there, and that was an actual physical, like guttural scream that he had.
I get it. I've stubbed my toe. Haven't done as much damage as he did, but it hurts.
Legolas right there. He stepped on Lego, and that's why he got his name. Yeah. Legolas. Yeah.
The elves actually invented Lego.
Yeah.
They.
No, it wouldn't surprise me. It's a pretty ingenious technology.
That is true. A Dane
Swedish
invented
people.
it. That's just what?
It was Danish people.
Yeah,
okay.
I know. It's broken.
It really wasn't Swedish people then.
No. Do you think Sweden can invent anything? Come on, that's crazy talk.
They made those knives.
What?
No, that was Switzerland. Wait, no, what has Sweden?
Anyway, we're going back.
Anyways, back to Bannerlord. And we're in the game.
Still a little bit of a bug here. I understand why it's happening now, so hopefully we can have that fixed.
I don't know if you saw the chat here.
Yeah,
I
saw a little bit of.
They have rain. We have rainer.
Yeah. Well, let's. Who has Radius though? Roman taking on Bunny. Oh, that's a first kill from Roman here. In his entire matchup. Does take a bit of damage there, though. And by a bit, I mean a significant amount. But oh my god, Roman killing both cavalries here.
Have we seen Roman?
No, he has not been playing until now. He just popped on the server like with a lightning bolt, I think, and is that Div A Roman? It's not the same one, I think. There's another one in High Division. I gotta assume
they brought out the ringer like
from Division A to E. That sounds like would not be fair. But oh, good hit there from Bunny, doing some damage to Chief.
I want to already say, Roman definitely does have very good movement, like on Cav here.
Yeah. Let's take a quick
just being
look
able
and
to
see.
watch the way that it's rotating to just match a blade constantly keeping up the pressure is kind of crazy.
He's hunting Blade as well.
Yeah.
Blade is being a little bit aggressive here at oh, he's looking for Andrew. Andrew spots it though.
Oh, the
Good.
damage!
Yeah, that was a good counter. Smart play here from VSC, just taking their time. Just oh, maybe a little bit too aggressive there, being put against two cavalry.
Managed to get more damage on the Blade though. Killian pulling out the hop step, but not Nayla. So
yeah, not quite. You need to. No, never mind. We're not cruel here, okay? We're just. It's
no, that's Olaf.
Yeah.
And he's in a position to beat
exactly,
Ayla right now, if possible.
Blade comes in, no damage done. Roman comes in as well.
Bunny though, ooh,
that was
took
again
some damage there.
A nice little hit there. Hold off the cool taking on Cloney.
Textile market really showing its value here.
Yeah.
Bloodied up.
There's
Those
a
clothes
lot
are
of
not going to
blood
sell.
on those pillows. Roman, doing his best, but yeah, not enough. That's Roman out, I think. Yeah, that is. He did a lot of damage here. Chief with a good kill. Right, Bunny going down as well.
Chunk of weight there.
No cavalry for
Cloney,
VV.
though, on the backside as an archer this time around.
Yeah, he's they've just been able to shoot relatively free here, but they are kind of far away here. The VSC should have the advantage. Cloney popping out the bow. Now.
We also do have Olaf and Andrew
that was a
both
risky
on
kick.
their archers, but wow, okay, Cloney.
Yeah, Cloney's been performing as archer. Another risky kick here. Ryan punishing both of them. Now needs to be very, very, very careful. Yeah, there's nothing he can do in this fight.
Messing up Rainer.
Yeah.
Rainer messing up Rain. No, Samato.
Oh.
Samato, got it.
Yeah, that didn't quite work out.
Unable to show that the
it.
future generation was here, and the future is now.
The future is now.
Yeah. Rain meet Rainer.
Yeah, the name will disappear shortly on the next round. I'm sure Krex is working on it. Again, we're just putting everything on Krex. We tend to pick someone and just kind of go for him here. Krex is a bit bullied. Oh, Emir taking out Samatko. Yeah. This is still quite winnable for VV. They're looking good here.
Andrew just being so casual.
Yeah.
And Olaf at the side here.
Yeah,
just looking at
I mean, welcome to archery.
Whoa, Cloudy!
Yeah.
Calm down!
Oh, can he shoot him? Oh, no.
Oh, okay, he calmed down
risky turn there from him, but it is 2 versus 3. VV did pull it back here. Samatko just executing that horse.
That was
on the
not
side.
Cav,
Wow.
but it's treated like it was.
Samatko is just showing no chill towards these horses. What a friendly cow horse as well, I think.
Knocking on my door right now.
Oh. Yeah. Samatko taking a big shot there, and I mean this.
Whoa!
Oh, Wine
okay,
taking a wine. There we go. There's the version 1.2 or 2.0 maybe.
Whoa!
Here.
Okay.
Good team play here. But now's the question: will Olaf and Rain be able to get anything done? They will Olaf land a foot shot. He does not. Now, good decision making there from VSC as well, just pushing that advantage, making sure they had 1 versus 2.
Now, who wins, the OG or? Oh my god, what is this?
The goblin climb there, just trying to go up the stairs.
Exactly.
It's not spotted yet. Is he gonna be able to loot anything? No, probably not. That's a pickaxe, yes, like a one-handed pickaxe.
I feel like.
I mean, it has some.
Olaf is back too, though.
Oh, they actually put out both lives. Yeah, I mean, they might as well. They, It is 2 versus 2. These are. Oh, right.
Oh, he's in there.
Is he gonna shoot?
No
he
shield.
misses. Can he land shot on? Oh no, shield up.
Picked up the shield immediately though. Rain versus Rainer.
Oh no.
Olaf versus Samatko. Target swapping.
Target switch. Nice
Rainer getting
hit.
So much damage.
Oh, Rainer going down to the pickaxe.
Rainer, the next generation does not matter.
Oh.
Wow.
Again,
it was so close.
Yeah, it
was so close.
So many of these rounds are just so close. I mean, that round right there, Cloney and Roman just doing incredible work. And that was their round. But yeah, Rain, Bunny, Olaf as well doing a lot of damage there. So overall, just relatively even scores here for kind of both teams.
We've seen the improvement over the course of these matches, which is good. So, much of the jokes were being thrown out.
Well, yeah.
We've definitely have seen that it's there's been a lot of progress being made. So I think that is
Yeah, you just gotta roll with it, really. Like, you're gonna have matches like this. I've had matches like this. That's when you just instantly leave Discord and just like, okay, guys, I'm done for the night. I'm done for the week, and that's it for me. And then, like, see you guys Monday next week. Yeah. Killing it, taking some massive damage.
I'm gonna go back to playing single player.
I'm going to Minecraft for a second and just building like a castle.
Hey guys, I'm starting a Minecraft server if you want to join.
So Mark was taking on.
And then you quit that after like 5 days.
A creeper blows up something, and I'm like, I'm done with this too.
Already.
Yeah. Cavalry comes in, good hit on Blade.
No, it's just not the same.
It's not quite.
Really isn't.
Hey, Mead.
Bunny though, showing much of the same and beating Clooney into a corner here.
Killian
charging over with Cab, but Clooney backing off here and getting out some arrows. Managing to hit Blade on the way back out.
So much damage from his crossbows right now.
Ass of the horse here.
Blade comes in, a little bit too late for a fight. Could have hit Colin there, but seeing... Oh,
whoa,
nice dismount.
Roman!
Blade goes
forgot about you.
Rolling down that hill.
You were gone kind of early in the last match after doing a lot.
Yeah, he disappeared. He got shot down. Sadly, but...
overshadowed by the other successes.
Oh, is he doing an Ayla?
Wait, is the Ayla strat?
Oh, no, I didn't do it.
Anytime I see it.
It's, yeah, that's gonna be like that little corner there. Like, every time I see a cavalry there.
You see it, you're like, are they going for it?
My heart will, like, skip a beat. Like, maybe.
Oh, man.
How's it play here after a full fight?
And we have flags.
Thank you very much, man. You're godlike as well.
It looks like we're going to see the staircase being utilized.
Andrew's in such a good position here. If he doesn't get shot by cavalry here.
Andrew off to the side there.
They have such a good position.
Arrows underneath.
Nice killing though, doing a big hit on Olaf. Kind of forcing him to melee a little bit. Now push by infantry as well. Get cut in the back. And VSC actually made it through that chokehold. Rain, last one alive in this infantry. They are still alive for one.
Bunny taking out Chief. Actually, I think if there's any consistent story that has happened, it would actually be that exact thing happening.
Yeah, basically.
Bunny killing Chief is like taxes.
That's like, yeah, it's nothing is certain but death, taxes, and that happening. Oh, Reiner trying to kick. Get punished for it heavily.
Death, taxes, and Bunny killing Chief.
Yeah. That seems to be the three like universal laws here. Blade taking on Smotko. There we go, yeah. Andrew was just able to shoot for the most of this fight, I think. Just completely uncontested.
Jack Johnson is asking, still a new team, obviously making a lot of mistakes. If you had to give any advice, what would you say? I've got my opinions already loaded. Do you have anything you want to say before
Team play.
There we go. For me, what I would say is it's roughly in the same area. It's just it's going to be down to making sure that your guys' communication is going to be a little bit cleaner. And being kind of like we don't know what the comms are, so we can't confirm whether or not like this is a big thing. There's mechanical individual mistakes that can of course always be improved. You know, just making sure that to my understanding, a lot of the people that you guys are playing with are coming from Warband, so learning those differences is going to be.
I think it's even like persistent empires. So the like the Bannerlord version of PW.
Okay,
for us Warband boomers out there. I think that's generally where they have been, and yeah, I think honestly just like go over the map and stuff as well. Go like when I started learning this game, I had like Excel sheets upon Excel sheets, like pictures of all of the maps, everything. And
wait,
just
you
go in,
looked at your maps
go
from
over them.
Excel sheets?
No, I'm not that crazy.
It's like, hold on, like, wait a second.
But just like having all the weapons, all the stats, having my economy settled, all of these things,
and
everything
I think it's another
helps.
big one too. The economy portion is a very
I think
different thing to get used to as well too.
Yeah, because
understanding like the value of what your troops are too, because it's not just what you're going to be bringing into the map. Is it going to be effective? Because even as far as it goes for me casting right now, being relatively new to helping out Greed on this side here, what you bring into the map can be effective on one end, but can also just like not work on the other. Yeah, depending on the faction that you're playing
sometimes
as.
You just have to essentially just throw around away as well. Like I mean, playing Battania on the first map, for example, VSC, should have probably just gone Clan Warrior. and taking that that first round loss, because it essentially cost them 2 rounds by not being able to go heavy infantry. So kind of shot himself in the leg a little bit there. These things, though, it's just things you learn.
Watch the other one is very true. Krex is saying like watch the VOD,
Yeah,
not only for like what
absolutely,
we're talking about, but to see what your opponent is doing that was successful,
and look at your own play, like what you're doing.
Yeah. Be like, you know what? Okay, was this working on our side here? Getting to see how your players play, and then understanding like, hey, maybe the way that we had put them into this position works on this map, but doesn't work on these other maps. So you can sort of shift around the focus of how you're going to allocate everyone. Like even on what we're watching on our side over here, like you see VW has swapped out a good chunk of their players between the maps here, even between rounds, depending on how they're performing. Not because it's like, oh, they're bad at the map, and I'm sure like there can definitely be instances where that
learning the map is quite important as well. There's always like tricks here and there.
Yeah. Some players will just feel more comfortable as well too playing with that. Like we're talking about Ghost Town. Ghost Town is a very flat map. It's very infantry focused. We've talked about that. You know, maybe some players are more comfortable with that and more comfortable on infantry, but they're not used to that from like a cav perspective. Even if you're a good cav player and there's good avenues for you to take
it's a very different
these
way of
rushes to go through the market areas and kind of look for those angles. It is also because there's so much more infantry focus on it, it's harder for you to charge through. So if you don't have a player that's going to be as comfortable doing that or knowing when to take it, have a player that is, and if that player wants to get better who is not good at doing it, then by all means, like, have them practice it. The other end too can be the verticality difference in this versus Ghost Town. Archers are almost required in this map. So having a strong archer composition is one thing, but also understanding and having them understand this map is even more important. Knowing the angles that they can take, and having that knowledge,
the shortcuts they can take as well.
Everything is team play and communication at the end of the day. But the team play and communication extends to the individual players understanding how they're going to do that themselves, so that they can then do that with others, and then from there the communication standpoint really pops in with them being able to communicate what they want on the map, where they're going to grab it, and hey, can we do this? Asking those questions. Are we able to do this? If a player doesn't feel comfortable pushing up in those situations, but what'll happen fairly often, especially with new teams, is there will usually start to be a innate hierarchy. Usually people who will make the decisions, and that's great. It's good if you have that single focus, but what you want to do is you want to have those people who you find are making the decisions for the team ask questions. If they can ask questions to what other people want to do because they already are showing initiative, they can really showcase how they can become leaders and how they can approach picking what they need to do, picking what you're going to want to do going forward, and then kind of bringing the team together so that they all have that single focus. Of course, when it gets down to like the situations like Blade here, Blade's not talking to fucking anyone.
No, he's
Blade's just whacking on people at this point. But that's what, once again, that's about the mechanical skill of it. But the initial portions of it as well too are when you get into a lot of any form of team-based oriented, whether it's going to be Bannerlord, you're going to be playing another esport. CS:GO, League of Legends, Dota, whatever your poison is, those skills are transferable, both within the game, outside of the game, and traditional sports.
It's the mindset that matters a lot in competitive. Like, just if you have a competitive mindset and you want to learn, you want to improve, you can take that over into anything, like literally anything.
Literally anything. Your life can be
this
taken into it.
This is becoming really.
I hate how things are doing, but I want to fight for it. I want to find a way to get through to it. Like these are all skills that'll help you improve as you kind of go forward. And if you take it forward from there, the biggest thing to note from it is, you can always do better.
Also, don't be afraid to ask for help from different clans as well. Like,
100%, that's
most
the
of
thing
the clans
too.
in this game will help you out. Like, a lot of clans talk a big game, but generally speaking, if a new player or a new team wants to learn, people will help you out. Even though they have a reputation of being a little bit.
It's just fun. I love it. You're like, people are great, even if
Yeah,
they're
just
not
pretending.
always.
They're fine. Like it's all just show.
Side note. Okay, hold on, because we gotta announce it. Okay, VW win here.
Yeah, that's
Good.
true.
HGJ solid, by the way. You guys played really well.
Yeah.
I mean, we're talking a lot about the other side, but
Well, we don't
you guys
necessarily
you
need
guys
to talk
floored
so
it.
much about that.
So,
Yeah, there's not.
yeah.
It's pretty important to take care of new teams. Wine
It
Workers
is too. Yeah.
HJG. Jesus Christ.
HGJ.
I'm sorry, it's not my native.
I just started calling them Volkswagen.
That works. I call them VV, and they hate that. But-
No, you should say VWV. Like,
yeah. Oh yeah. I can trigger them
right?
even
Like
more
it's,
with that.
it's right there. Like there's
Congratulations to Wine Workers winning their, I believe, second. No, they lost in the first week to only frauds. So yeah, their first win so far. Volsung